So, thank you all for coming. What a great turnout. I was sitting here thinking a little bit before we started this that when we rolled out the other logo, the one that we're replacing, there wasn't this much interest. And we had a whole different perspective on this. And so, for all our fans that are out there, we appreciate what you do. We appreciate you showing up today and showing the interest in this. And for the retailers that came and set up and ordered their merchandise and have it set up back there for you, we thank you for that, for being partners with us. It's important. We started a conversation last year about our logo, and that we should refresh our logo. About every 8 to 10 years, you look at refreshing your logo. So we started a conversation about that. We engaged Collegiate Licensing, who helps us oversee our licensing process, and they put us in touch with a company out of Dallas, Texas, by the name of Torch Creative. And Torch Creative came to MSU and met with a number of our stakeholders and talked to them and talked about and walked around, looked at our facilities and looked at the area. And then came back and started sending us pencil drawings. And there was a group of us that were involved throughout the whole process. And from the pencil drawings that we saw to the end marks was an amazing transformation. And it was a fun transformation. And so we worked through those processes, and as we'd go through, we'd show people some of the elements of the marks, and we'd get their response to those marks. Then we came along and finalized the marks, and now are rolling it out. In conjunction with that, we are changing our apparel provider to Under Armour. So this worked out really well, so that we can change our uniforms and change our apparel and do it all with a new mark. So it became a really positive transition for us in our program. And we're really excited about it. Our student athletes that have seen the mark are excited. I've showed it to people off and on around, and everybody I've showed it to really likes it. We were looking for movement. The president was talking about we wanted something that represented us. We were looking for movement in the mark, and make it more of, instead of a corporate type of 3D mark, have it something that looks like it's moving and attacking. So Torch Creative did that and gave us a great mark. So we're excited about it. It was a fun process, and by the turnout today, we see that there's an interest in the process. So we thank you again. And with that, I'll invite Rob Ash to come up and talk for a minute. Coach.
Thank you and welcome. I see there's only a few people who want to get an A in the class. Nobody else. I tell my players to sit in front of the class, and not many people follow those instructions, it looks like. Those of you who know me, especially in the department, you know that I wear a Bobcat every day. And that means I've got a whole closet full of apparel that I'm going to have to transition out here now. But I'm very, very excited about the new marks, and on behalf of all the coaches, I want to say to Peter and Waded and all the crew that designed it, I think this is a very positive and exciting move for our athletic teams to have a logo that's active and exciting and bold and big and blue and gold. I think that's awesome. We're very, very excited about it, just as Peter said. But I want to just say this too, that to me the most important message is this. We've worked really hard as a university and as a football program, all of our sports programs, to ensure that our Bobcat logo is more than just a mark. It's more than a design, more than a placeholder on a shirt pocket or on a business card. We've worked hard to ensure that our Bobcat is our brand, and we've worked hard to create programs and processes and priorities that conjure up clear and compelling images when people see our brand. So right now I believe this in Bozeman and in Montana, and I dare say even across the nation. When people think of the Montana State University Bobcats, and when they see our brand, okay, they think of quality and success and honesty and service and academic excellence and commitment to our community. Okay? And that's not going to change. Okay? We have a beautiful new Bobcat. I love the new Bobcat. But we still have the same brand. We call it Bobcat Pride. And that hasn't changed. And it'll continue to represent those same qualities with our new mark that we've established with our previous marks. I think some famous person calls this blue and gold running through your veins. Yeah. Am I at liberty to talk about a couple of the football-specific things? I want to answer the three most commonly asked questions that I've had asked of me in the last month or so leading up to this. First of all, with respect to the stadium logo, we are going to change that out this summer. And so the new Bobcat will be prominently displayed right in the middle of our stadium field turf. We're also going to change at the same time the Big Sky Conference logos, which were new this year. So the timing, once again, was good, dovetailing with the change of our mark and the change to Under Armour. We'll get all that done at the end of May. As far as uniforms go, we are going to we've come up with 6 different combinations of uniforms for football. So people have asked a lot about that. We'll have a blue jersey and a white jersey, and then blue, gold, and white pants. It'll be Under Armour with the new marks on that. And then the big controversy was the helmet. I loved it because everybody got it wrong. We all got it wrong. Bobcat Nation even got it wrong. We are not going to put the new logo for the Bobcat on the helmets. We're going to stick with the traditional M, but we are going to have both a gold helmet and a blue helmet that we can wear for games, and we'll rotate those out. But we love the new logo, the new Bobcat, but when we put it on the helmet and then walked up into the stadium 15 or 20 rows, it just disappeared. And we like the tradition of the M, and we want to incorporate the M as part of our new marking system as well as the new Bobcat. So with that, I want to say we love the new Bobcat, appreciate the process, and we're excited about venturing into a new chapter in our history. Thank you very much.